We are talking to a seasoned entrepreneur that has actually been a very successful brand builder, Amazon seller with his company Cozy Phones. Today, we're going to be actually walking through how Paul was able to quickly market test and validate his new game, Bourbon Trek, and get to a point where he's been able to get dozens of orders for his product. Product Validation Academy, just to give you an understanding of it, what the Academy is an opportunity for us to work together over a quarter to take a new product idea that you're not quite sure who your demographic is or if there's enough demand to pursue it. And we put up a sales page, we drive traffic to it, and we actually get pre-orders for your product and to see if it will stick and if it is something you want to pursue.
That's right. And that's exactly what we did. So just to kind of walk your audience through a little bit of it, of course, you could talk about all the different modules involved, but at a high level, we're building a landing page based on the criteria that you helped us develop in identifying our avatar, right? So there's a whole research process about really identifying your avatar so you can speak the right language to them. Then there's a whole process based on your best practices of building a landing page that will appeal to that avatar. And then there's a whole process of how you send traffic to that landing page using, primarily Facebook ads. And then you're trying to get those pre-sales to validate. And so that's basically what we did. We went through the whole process with you and a small group of folks. And along the way, got feedback from everybody on the landing page. We did a little something that I really like, and it's been a lot of fun. For our Facebook component, what we did is we created an online quiz, and I was able to target bourbon lovers, because that's a Facebook category, and whiskey lovers who might want to take that quiz. And so we had over 5,000 people take our quiz, and if you want, then we would give them a coupon. Hey, pre-order at the end of the quiz. We would give them their quiz results. And we said, if you'd like to buy the game, here's a coupon, and we're now accepting pre-orders. So we would send them the coupon, send them to the website, and they would do the pre-order. And that's basically how we got our validation. We've also actually were able to build up an email list of the people that wanted the coupon. They had to put their email list. So we got 250 emails ready for launch of people that said, yes, we want the game. Right, so that was phenomenal.
Which is great. And in terms of the numbers, so did you have 5,000 complete the quiz and then 250 sign up for the discount or for the coupon, or?
We ended up getting about a 5% conversion for leads. So out of those 5,000 people that took the quiz, that started the quiz, you get lower number that complete it, and then no lower number that submit their email, and so forth. So it's a total quiz funnel.
This was all done within about 7 weeks, from getting the page up to turning on the ads to starting to get your first, because I think within the first couple of weeks you had about 10 to 15 pre-orders at that point.
That's about right.
Yeah, which is awesome. What point did you move it on Amazon?
We actually just moved it on Amazon fairly recently. Only got my inventory, it was middle of May. And so with shipping it into Amazon and going live and a couple of other problems, we were up by the beginning of June. So it's live now and selling.
And so going through this process, who do you think would benefit? What kind of seller, be it existing Amazon seller, newbie, would benefit from going through a process of validating off of Amazon exactly like you did?
Well, some of the benefits of doing this is that you're forced to create a lot of the copy that you would use on Amazon anyway, and the images that you use on Amazon anyway. So, that was kind of, by the time I was ready to build my Amazon listing, I kind of already knew what was working. So I'd say anybody who's planning to take a product, whether it's off of Shopify or not, and go to Amazon, this is beneficial. Or again, it's the premise of your course is to be able to validate the product before you invest a lot of time, energy, and money in investing in inventory, right? and you take those pre-orders. So that was super encouraging to me to be able to drive traffic to a Shopify site and get a pre-order.
Yeah, which I love. And we've, through this, with the feedback that you've gotten through the quiz and even digging into who's actually been ordering, has it helped you get more clear on who's actually buying the product, like who your core customer is?
Yeah, I think mostly through the quiz, and then I see comments on the quiz also. Of course, we created a Facebook page to go along with that, and Shopify gives you a little bit more customer information than Amazon does, so you can kind of get some of that. You can look at who's the buyer, whether it's a male or a female, what part of the country they're from, things like that.
What is one piece of advice you'd give to someone who is considering doing this process?
I would say my one piece is do it. Forces you to think through a lot more elements than just the product idea. Your process and the templates that you provide for identifying your avatar, are pretty detailed. And that's, I hate that kind of homework, honestly. But it forces you to do it. And if you're going to invest that time and money, you should do the homework. So I was able to get you and your team to, personally look over my landing pages and give us feedback. And, I really appreciated that. It was a great process overall. So I would say that if you sign up for the course, then you need to give it 100%. I mean, you're investing in it, obviously. We are #1 on Amazon for a whiskey trivia game.
Yes.
It was a really good experience for us to go through, a great exercise. Even if I hadn't kind of been dedicated to doing the project, this would have been excellent data for us to understand that, yes, it is a validated idea. It can save somebody, virtually thousands of dollars. It was one other takeaway that I guess was unexpected, and that is I didn't know that I would be able to build a launch list of 250 folks, so I was able then to turn around and take that email once I launched on Amazon, go back to that email list, say, would you prefer to buy on Amazon? And use that. And there's something now called Amazon attribution, where you can actually tell on Amazon where those sales came from.
If you are looking for more information about the Product Validation Academy, either shoot us a quick email or go to launchandscale.co.